There's been a cat just like fucking crying all day, dude. My cat, no, the girl one. Oh, she's in trouble. She's like in her little fucking like, like the traveling one. We had to put her in there because like the fucking cats were surrounding her, and I guess they wanted to, you know, do nasty shit. So we put her in there, and like there's been a cat just crying. I had never seen this cat in my life until yesterday. Anywho, what was I gonna say? Oh, the guy from Texas. I feel like it was all a lie. It was all a lie. But they're like, what the fuck? No way. Like, I feel like so many people are disappointed and sad about the whole situation. It's okay. We will find another one. It's okay. Don't fucking cry about it. Y'all look stupid as fuck. Y'all look stupid as fuck. Y'all look stupid as fuck, dude. So even like, first of all, we already know the economy over there. I mean, the hourly over there is way lower than here. First of all. Second of all, we already know the houses are cheaper than here. And third of all, we already know that I never Googled how much they fucking can't. No wonder. But I feel like he listened to someone, and that someone is telling him not to do something. Because whatever. Anywho, I'm over here defending you still. And whatever. Goodbye. Next. I really don't have the patience, dude. I went to go get ice cream. And let me tell you. Those Jehovah Witnesses, dude, they're so fucking evil. ¿Para qué van a la pinche? Why do you guys act like your church is God's church? Why do you think that you can be praying to God and do evil things to people? Why? You guys are literally satanic worshipers. So I was in this line, y una pinche vieja gorda from the other side, like on the like I was like right here in line, and she was like over here, like where the street is over here on the sidewalk. And she was on the phone just criticándome like this. Criticándome, and I was just standing there in line. I'm just like, oh, these people are taking forever. Like, what the fuck? I turned around, and she was like looking at me up and down like, Señora, I should carry a fucking mirror for you guys, huh? I wish I could have a mirror in my back or on my side, on every side, so that you can see yourself of how ugly you look. Do you guys not wake up every morning and see yourself? You guys don't have a scale at home to weight yourself? Yo sé que no estoy como antes, pero ustedes qué chingados me están criticando, bitch. ¿Qué me critican? ¿Qué me critican? Si lo que Dios me dio no lo quisieron ver, y por eso estoy así. Por eso no estoy perfecta. Oh, pero ya me imagino las bonitas perfectas que... Ay, ustedes de verdad, like, criticando a person, literally... You should already know. If you go to church, if you read the Bible, you should already know the rules with God, with you judging, with you sinning, okay? Gossiping is a sin. You were talking crap about me on the phone with someone, and their little intentions with their fucking eyes is like criticándome up and down. Like, girl, aren't you supposed to be a good person? Aren't you supposed to, if you go to church, act like it. If you go to pray to God, act like it, okay? Act like it. I'm over here like they're like telling people that I'm so evil and that I'm so fucking like evil. I'm evil. What are you talking about? I'm evil. I'm evil. How am I evil? How am I like, first of all, you're telling me that I'm evil when you have how much sense on you? And I have done nothing towards you. I'm not attacking you. I'm not doing evil things to you. Oh, but I'm evil. But I'm evil, right? And I'm supposed to be what? How am I evil? First of all, it's like they're so mad at the fact that like they just can't understand that like my bloodline is so important, and I don't have to literally talk to you and make you understand, because that's like you will never understand. If it's very plain and simple, we all have our different backgrounds, okay? And because I have money, they think that I'm evil. Because I'm rich, they think I'm evil. Because I'm important, they think I'm evil. Because they always talk about how famous I am and like that I'm like known. Yes, I wish I wasn't, because that has brought me nothing good besides you guys fucking being on me. Like, do you understand how many fucking eyes are surrounding me every day? Do you think I just want one pair of eyes? You know, who's God's? Only God's and Jesus. Like, those are the only eyes that I want on me. I don't want any of your eyes on me. So then, like, me critican because I was wearing this outfit. It's like super old school, like, don't know where the hell I just freaking got it. I got it, and I got it because someone threw out their old clothes, and I picked them up and got them. Okay, I did. It's called saving it from the landfills. Okay, whatever. Anywho, I had my hoodie up because I had like my hair clipped up with like my little glam thing. I swear to you, mira, si cuando estaba flaca y bonita me criticaban. Si cuando tenía el pelo largo me criticaban. Like, I can't make you guys happy. Estoy fea como ustedes me quieren ver. Oh, tampoco les caigo tan gordas. Like, I'm not perfect how I used to be. You guys, like, I don't understand why he fucking is pleasing any of you. He's not pleasing any of you. You guys are even more fucking mad. I don't understand how ugly you guys want to see me to be happy. How ugly do you want me to fucking look for you to be happy? I'm not actually fat. I don't want to fucking eat. You are not the owner of the places that you are not the owner of the ice cream place we went to. You are not an angel. You sin more than any other person in the world, because shame on you for going to church and then sinning so much and then be a demonic worshiping evil person. I swear to God, I felt her evil attacks on me. Like, literally, it was like like, why are you even dressed modest? Why are you acting like your God is gonna forgive you? God will never forgive you. You don't read the Bible enough, then. You don't understand how God is. God is un enojón. God gets really freaking pissed off. I know God. God has shown me his true colors. I know how bad he could be. He's evil. He is evil and fair. You guys are mad because I'm not gonna go to hell, probably, and that's not my problem. You're mad because I'm not poor, and that's not my problem. You know, la pobreza para mí no me tocó. No me tocó. Exactly, no me tocó a mí. Pero pues I can't. It was like I heard like, oh God, like God blesses her much. Like, God loves her so much. At the time that they were, like, talking, it was like God was telling me, I, like, blessed you. And I will, like, I swear to God, like, que soy la más envidiada of the entire world. Y a ustedes no les estoy haciendo nada. And, like, I'm just trying to act like I'm okay with you guys. But I want to literally run away and never fucking come back. I want to move very far away in the middle of nowhere. And I bet you anything, all of these people will start moving and making their little fucking houses there. Where the hell is that? If I go move to Alaska, allá se van. Si me voy a Antarctica, allá se van. Si me muevo a China, allá se van. Si me muevo a Australia, allá se van. Hell no, we'll never go to Australia, bitch. No. Those fucking spiders, hell no. Donde vaya, allá van a estar. But they're like, she can't move. She can't go nowhere. She can't be this. She can't be that. They were talking about basically, like, everything that they know, these people, like, les cala tanto in their fucking head. And they have asked so many times, how does her family have money? How is it possible that she's rich? Do they really are they fake rich? So you guys are trying to do rituals with fake rich. How the do you think your credit card debt is fake? Do you think your credit card debt is fake? Do you think that your mortgage amount is fake? How did you even get $1 million house to begin with? How? You know, we were talking about the it was literally over $1 million. It was like $1,600,000 something. How much money do you actually make to be thinking that you equal to more than $1 million? Because it makes no sense that you guys really think it's fake. So you think because you guys are fake pretty, that's okay. Because you're fake psychic, that's okay. That you're fake religious, that it's okay, that God's gonna forgive you. Because he turned so many people into Christians. And they got baptized. And you think that that's fake. Being a fake Christian is okay. Being a fake religious person is okay. No, it isn't. You can't do that. That you can't. Okay? And you guys think that these financial issues are okay because you think that financial problems it's fake. You think that our economy being fucked up is fake. You think that what I have said is fake because you think that you're the psychic and that I'm not the psychic. And you think that all of the threats we are getting, which has happened for a couple years now, about the war situation. They have talked about it multiple times. The fucking FBI don't do their fucking jobs. Secret Service has told them off multiple times. And why didn't you alert us? Why didn't you take this seriously? La la li, la la la. And this is why. Because you guys think this is a fucking game all the fucking time. You think that this is a game. So you playing with me is a game. You think it's funny. You think it's funny, right? You think it's funny. You think ending the fucking world and destroying it is fake. How the fuck are you going to pay for this? Huh? How are you going to pay for this? So, how are you going to pay for it? How are you going to fix these problems? Oh, we know that the world is going to end and we don't care. Oh, is that what the plan was? So why the fuck didn't I get included in this fucking plan? So you guys think literally ruining the economy financially with all of this debt is beneficial because the world's gonna end and we don't need to give a fuck about actual money. The value of money is important in this world. You clearly don't value the money because you are in fucking debt. You clearly don't value what you actually bought because instead of making sure that it equals to the value, you have devalued it because you have so much debt that you can't afford to pay it off. Do you understand where I'm going with this? If you valued a house, right? Okay, when people buy a house, you think about, oh, this is a nice house. They check your fucking background, right? So they check how much your job pays you, how much you can afford, how much your credit score and shit, and la la la. I don't even know, to be honest. I never bought a house, but I'm just, based on the information I know, is they check your background. How can you afford a fucking house with over $1 million debt and you want to pay only $100K off of it? So you understand where the value of not valuing the money comes from? So you thinking that because I cost too much money, because I was too rich, that me equaling to not being the owner and not important to the world for you because I'm supposed to not be, apparently in your eyes, in your mindset, not important, that equals to she can't equal to the amount that she was supposed to equal because we can't afford we can't afford to do that. Exactly. You cannot afford to fuck around with what you should have never have thought of fucking around with. So the equaling to the value of what is supposed to be valued, it's the world. It equals to nothing. It equals to negative. Do you not understand how much in debt we are? We are in so much fucking debt. You know the world is just gonna fucking end, probably. It's just gonna fucking end because I would be pulling every single hair off of my head if I knew that I had so much debt. How do you guys sleep at night? Knowing that you guys have destroyed the value of everything. Literally, no one can own nothing because you guys come and then think that you guys can own. Oh no, Alejandra Meza can't go nowhere. Alejandra Meza can't go to their... No, she can't go to the store. Oh no, she can't go to the fucking Dollar Tree. She can't go to Dunkin' Donuts. She can't go to Starbucks. She can't go to the park. No, you can't go to those places. You shouldn't be the one fucking fighting over nothing, bitch. You don't own nothing. The value of what it is, you leave it alone because whoever owns it is the one that values that item and that product or whatever it is. Not you, bitch. Not you, metiche. Because literally... iPhone's values don't equal, they're so expensive. You guys are spying on us, right? Equals to people not wanting to have a phone anymore, equals to people not wanting to spend their freaking hard-earned money because the value of a job is very valuable nowadays, and they need to have a fucking job in order to pay for their roof over their head. So then the equaling of the value of how much unnecessary things don't matter is literally gonna be the first thing: Wi-Fi, any fucking services of the TV, and cell phones. Because at this point, no wonder people were going back to flip phones. phones. And I think that's what exactly I'm gonna have to do, because it makes no sense. You guys literally care so much about old fucking phones. Old. Because you make a million fucking new ones, and then you want us all to just give up the old phones and give you thousands of dollars every single fucking 6 months or whatever, and you don't value how much it, why do you understand how you don't value your own product? And then we're getting spied on. You can't even have an iCloud because or take a picture, have social media on your fucking phone. Can't have a bank account because they know how much money you spend, how much money you have in your bank account, how much credit card debt you are in, what you're looking at, what you talk about, who you talk to, what your conversations are, who you're texting, who you're emailing, what you have as like emails. Like, every little fucking detail. Are you serious? Yeah, those $1,000 phones don't equal to this is a good plan, because we're kind of, it's just crazy to me that you guys literally don't value the money. You guys don't value what it is to have money, the value of what it costs. And they were complaining about like, oh, the Gen Z people were talking about, well, who wants to pay $16 for a like what's it called, a Jack and Coke? And I commented and said, well, they've been $15 or $16 since I was 21. Because I remember I'll be like, holy crap, they are kind of expensive. But guess what? We would spend our fucking whole check out every fucking weekend. And you know, the hourly wage back then was not this one. The hourly wage back then was not this one. I think when I was in retail. I was in retail, and the hourly wage was not high. And yeah, no. We did not have all that makeup on. We did not have all those bags. We did not have all those outfits. Back then, it was not like this. And we would spend our whole we would go to work. Okay, we would go to work to make sure we had money for the fucking weekends. We would go to school to make sure that we had a good job to have money for the weekends. And we for sure did have debt, but it wasn't like this in this time for you guys. And that sucks. That sucks. It literally sucks, because to me it bothers me. It's like I'm seeing this with my own two eyes. It's just like falling and crumbling in front of our own two eyes, how badly the situation is. And like the jobs, like these people don't know the value of a job either. They don't know the value of a job. They don't know the value of education. They don't value nothing. Like, they just keep trying to cheat the system. And it's just like, you can't get free forever, okay? Like, I literally don't understand how, like, I've gone to, like, places like Starbucks or like Dunkin' Donuts, and I swear it's like they give free fucking food and free drinks. And they never said, oh, I'm here to get my mobile order. It's like they were telling them, like, in their head, oh, I'm here for my whatever. And then they're like, they just handed them the freaking food and drink without paying, without doing mobile order. And I'll be like, wait, what the fuck? They didn't pay. And obviously, when I go to the fucking drive-through, I swear to God, there's cameras. There's cameras. And I've seen it more than one time. It's been like 3 or 4 times. And I'm just like, how many times have you guys done that? And then I remember seeing that, like, restaurants, there was an app for people to get paid to go get free food. And then streamers were going on vacations, and then they were going shopping, and then they were calling the banks, the credit card banks, and this is all on proof video. Oh, yeah, there's a strange charge. No, I am not in Italy or whatever. You were just seen eating or going to the fucking store on video, and you're calling the credit card people to say that you did not spend that money on the credit card. Tell me you're stupid without telling me you're stupid. What other a retard dumbass. It is like, I've seen more than not just one do that. Call and say that they did not go and spend whatever amount of money, and that is illegal. It's fraud. It's literally fraud. Okay, it's fraud. Just thinking about it gets me anxious, and like I get like anxiety because like they were complaining about me having credit card debts, and my fucking nose, they're doing shit to my nose. Like, yeah, I don't have this. Do you see this on my fucking nose? What the hell? They were talking about how like oh, what was I gonna say? Never mind. Oh yeah, that they were talking about how much credit card debt I had before, and how they were like literally observing me of how much I would go to work, and how much like it was a science project for someone that I got into credit card debt, and they were watching me get into credit card debt and how the fuck I was gonna pay for it. And I was working, how much I was getting paid, how much money I was paying off my credit cards, and obviously like my credit card debt got higher because of interest rates, and it was like 15K or 14K, and then it turned into I had like 8 or 9K saved up so I can pay it off, and then it turned into like 16K, and then it turned into 18K, and then I didn't have a job. Okay, I didn't have a job, and I already had paid off like 7K from one credit card because I had money saved, and I was paying them off monthly, right? And I was trying so hard to save all of the amount of money so I can just pay them all off. And I was almost there. I was almost there, dude. I was literally like at 9K. I was like literally at 10K, and I just needed like, the rest, like the 6 or the whatever. And they fucking like got me unemployed. Then I continued to add more into my credit card debt. So they knew that I was gonna pay them all off, and they didn't let me. And then like they couldn't believe that like I was like this close to be credit card debt free, and they didn't want me to. And then so then they got me unemployed. They got me out of work. Then I was literally unemployed, and couldn't find a fucking job. And I tried to pay off the credit cards, but I was just like, I had to buy all of my things all over again because of the whole like incident of my room. And so then I had to spend all of my money to recover, like, things. I have accumulated things that don't even fit me anymore because they didn't want me to fucking fit in those fucking sizes. And so then more than half of my clothes don't fucking fit just because of them playing around with my weight. And it's just a waste of fucking money. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a waste of fucking money. It's a waste of my fucking time. I'm not a I'm not a lab rat. To them, I am. So then what I'm saying is, you guys were complaining about my little amount compared to these people. And I just feel like they're gonna be showing someone how much in debt people are, because they think that they are so fucking rich when they're not. And I feel like they want to steal my freaking money so that they can help themselves pay off this day. Like, no, you cannot. No, you cannot. I said that my great grandfather that left me this money specifically left it for me on purpose. And I saw him in heaven talking to God and Jesus, and he was like telling them that there was no way that they could steal the money, right? And he was telling me that basically it's cursed, that no one besides me can get it. And if I only spend it, it's good. If somebody tries to take it, then it's not good, basically. So like that money has some type of like very powerful, unique, like something. And I said, damn, it's like Hogwarts or some shit like that, right? Well, that's what I think, because God was telling him, like, are you sure? Because like God was like hearing how they wanted to take my money, and I saw it in my third eye, like how like he was having a conversation with him, and he was like, oh no, it's like, don't worry, like if anyone else tries to touch it, no one can touch it besides her. And they were like, okay. And I guess he was telling them like that it was very very specific instructions on my, like, on the little inheritance, like, what is it called, the will. And like yeah, like these people really have like a lot of balls to be talking shit, like complaining. Go complain about someone else, okay? Go complain about someone else. Go and regañar a alguien más, because me han regañado a mí, and there's nothing to be regañándome about. Like, you guys have been scolded me, you guys have tried to punish me, and it's nothing comparable to any of you guys. They were talking shit about my sins, and who the hell told you my sins? At the beginning of this whole thing, they were talking about every little bit of it, private information. Like, oh, she has secrets. What secrets did you need to fucking find out about? It was not any of your fucking business. It was mine. And it was just like, because I would go to see my boyfriend. Oh, that's a sin, bitch. Do you know how many fucking girls, like, I don't even want to go into it, because it's like, don't even, like, it's the dumbest thing ever to be complaining about what I supposedly sinned for. And there's nothing that you should be complaining about or talking shit about in my life. And they literally se fijaron en todo. Like, they fucking were like, oh, she goes to see her boyfriend, oh, she goes and like goes to Disneyland, oh, and she goes to Disneyland, and she goes and do this, and she goes into that. Like, how how many people does Disneyland have? Oh, because she has a pass, she can't have a pass. Do you understand how many fucking people go to Disneyland every fucking day? Well, how can they afford to go to Disneyland every fucking day? Do you understand how many people go to fucking Disneyland every fucking day? And you're complaining about the times that I went because my ex-boyfriend bought us the pass? The one time on our days off, well, not even on his days off, on my days off, we would go into Disneyland, right? Okay. And so then you guys were complaining because I would go once whatever, like we had the pass, we could go whenever we wanted, and you guys have people going every fucking day, all day long. The amount of people that go is beyond crazy to me. Like, how can you guys afford to be going like that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there has to be a study about this. I'm not the only one that has seen this. Like, the amount of people that go to Disneyland is there like a secret, like, be a insider job Disney fanatic or something, and you get free passes and free food or free whatever? Like, it's beyond crazy to me how many like, how do these people work? Where? How is this possible? The amount of people that go, that have passes, that go every like multiple days away. Like, is Disneyland a ritual place or something? Because that's the only way I could think about, is that like those people that are going to Disneyland, it's overly packed. I hated the way that it was already packed before, but now it's just beyond crazy. And I'm just like, how can you go? How many rides do you go on? I would complain about then. Like, we would, if we made it to like 3, it was the greatest fucking day ever. If we made it to a fast pass, it was the greatest fucking day ever. If we had a reservation for a fast pass, oh, we were so fucking happy. But like, how many rides? Like, you guys just sit there. On how long do you sit there to be wasting your time? Sit there on a line. Like, these lines back then would be like an hour or 2. How long are they now? You guys just love to waste your time then. So you guys are doing rituals. You guys are doing rituals at Disneyland. Como dice la mamá de Selena, ay, Abraham. I know. For reals. My head is hurting now. What were we talking about? Oh, they were complaining about a guy. Or you should be worried about your financial problems. You should be worried about tomorrow. Maybe the job industry is not okay. I was talking about businesses too. The businesses, you have witches destroying being nosy people. Having people this nosy in a business is destroying the business. Like I said, I was talking to the DEA. The fucking girl was like, huh? Like, this bitch knew what the fuck I was talking about. And she acted like she was like, huh? What is that? Because I said, I'm a hyper there. And then she basically knows what the fuck's going on. Why is she's a danger in that job place. Do you understand what I'm saying? She is a red flag alert for that job position, because she's helping these people. So how many of those people work in these businesses and all of these? How many people have lost everything? I'm talking about business-wise. These people go in to be spies, to destroy, to I've even heard that these witches have even put their own fucking hourly, and they have thrived and made more than any of the other fucking like if they were qualified to be so much more important than any of them. These people are thieves. They are thieves. All they are, they're money hungry. They're spies. They're investigators illegally because it's not legal. Okay, for you to be nosy and investigating people in any place. Okay, you using their private information, illegal. Okay, yeah, exactly. So like this world is literally doomed. It's literally doomed. Done. Fucked up. You guys fucked up everything.